What's going on is Cuban Coffee. Welcome to the cafe. Make sure you grab yourself a like, pull up a chair, light up a cigar. Just make sure that it's Cuban and don't be a scumbag. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a damn thing. Today I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, I know this game is not new, but it's new to me. See a short, tiny story. I never got to get these games because they were just so expensive, and they still are on console. But when I switched over to PC, one of the main reasons why I did that was because Steam always has sales, always, frequently. Sorry, they always have these games on sale, and I been watching this game for a while on the store, hoping it would drop, and it dropped, and I was like, yes, it was $25 for the game. I was like, bam, download. So that's why you're gonna see a lot of games on my channel that may be dated. I'm just now catching up. Like, I wasn't always like a gamer like this. Like, I've always been on console, so but back then I was in that brainwashed stage of just Call of Duty, Battlefield, Metal Gear, which is nothing wrong with that. That's an amazing game. But those were the games that I would just rotate. Like, Destiny. I never really got into these other games because I just couldn't afford them, and I couldn't risk it. And even now, like, I can't pay 70 and gamble with $70, So when this came on sale, it was a no-brainer for sure. And I'm gonna tell you this so far. So I'm doing first impressions. I'm not gonna review the game because I'm not done with the game. I don't even know the progression on the game. If you know how to find that in the game, please drop it in the comments. Let me know how I can see my progression percentage, if there is one. But man, my first impressions is obviously the game looks gorgeous, visually gorgeous, right? So of course that was the first reason. And then the story starts, and I'm like, this is probably just gonna be okay. Just shoot people, do missions, whatever. Mindlessly, just do random missions and not know why. In the beginning, it did feel like that a little bit, but as you go and see the same characters over and over and over, you start actually getting attached to these characters, and actually like wondering, like, what is this guy gonna do? Should I trust this guy? I don't know. He's a little shady, or oh man, this person's cool, or this man, I hope this guy comes back. Like, you start getting invested in the game, and that is what I've missed about games. And this one really pulled me back into stories because I'm a big story guy when it comes to games. Like, that's the only way to keep me engaged, and it has to be dumbed down for my short attention span. And they did a great job being able to pull me in and make me feel emotionally tied and invested in the game to actually care what's going on. So story writing so far has been great. Visuals, great. Gameplay is amazing. Like, the sky's the limit to what you can do, how you can do it. If you don't know, you make your own decisions in the game, and it impacts the future of how things end. And I think that's also a great thing to do. And I really don't see no like flaws in it. Like, I've said in the previous video about Mind's Eye, about I'm tired of these futuristic games, like, they're cringe at this point. But the way Cyberpunk did it was tasteful. Like, it was just like they carved their own lane, and it felt original. It didn't feel like forced. And that's what I hate about these futuristic games. They just do too much, and it's just weird. Like, they did it in a way that it's kind of realistic in my opinion. But man, they just did such a great job putting this together. And I understand the beginning when this game came out, there was a lot of issues. Not sure the exact issues. I know there was issues with it performing, but like now, I guess now is the great time to buy it, because it runs flawless on my PC. I have no problems. It never has crashed. I'm not saying it's not going to do that to you, but for me, I've literally had no problems with this game. The only issues I had is not even the game. I've like sometimes like this video example. This is screen recorded. As you can see, like when you play, you'll see it on the corner. It'll say screen recorded, whatever. Well, I guess it didn't pop up. Sometimes when I screen record it, it would freeze it. But that's not a problem with the game. It's just that I'm overworking the PC. That's a whole different thing. But besides that, this game runs great. And as you can see, look at the gunplay, man. I'm not gonna play anything that's gonna be spoiler or anything like that, but there's just so many things you can do, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, because that, like, this is, if you're on the corner or on the fence of buying Cyberpunk 2077 in 2025, I'm telling you, pull the trigger. So far, if the game continues the way it's going for me right now, or it gets better, honestly, it's even worth full price. Like, that's how much I'm enjoying this game. And if you're just tired of, the same games over and over, you want to try something a little bit different, with a different perspective and a story and making decisions, I would say this is an instant purchase. So even though I got an amazing deal, if I would to know what I know now, I would have bought this at full price and not feel bad about it. But of course, you rather pay half. So, but yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you want to purchase? For those that have already beat the game, please don't spoil it for me, because I haven't beat it. So don't do that to me. But for others, drop in the comments why you love this game without revealing too much information. All right, you guys have a good one. This was Cuban Coffee. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Like the video, share the video. Obviously, I'm a small channel. I'm trying to grow. So just keep that in mind. Thank you for stopping by the cafe. Until the next one.